Kia ora, good afternoon. We're coming to you live today from a slightly different location. TVNZ has been forced to evacuate its Auckland headquarters as the fire at the Sky City Convention Centre rages on. We have full coverage of this in today's shortened midday bulletin. The latest information we have is that 100 firefighters are still battling the blaze, which has now been burning for 23 hours. Crews are expecting to be there for at least another 24 hours. Kim Baker-Wilson is across developments. Kim, what more do we know?
Well, it's been a very long night for those exhausted and tired firefighters, and I've still got so many hours ahead of them. The battle to contain this blaze is by no means over. The official word from fire officials is that it's being managed, but they've still got so much more to do. So far, about 70%, more than two-thirds of the roof on top of the International Convention Centre is gone. Burnt through, scorched, destroyed. That's just a key part of this battle now. They have to wait for 100%, all of that roof to burn and to essentially cave in and fall through. And when that debris starts falling through, sacrificing the roof, they call it, it's then that firefighters can start moving in to contain the fire more. Or that's the hope. And the hope is that it can happen in the next few hours or so. We have heard that the smoke isn't thought to be toxic at this stage, but at the same time, we've seen all those pictures of smoke just swallowing up large parts of Auckland City. We understand the DHB will be doing tests. Firefighters think they're going to be here for so many more hours. There's fears that the glass behind me, that decorative glass, could shatter. They're trying to stop that. The building itself is structurally sound at the moment, and the goal is to keep it that way.
Thanks. Kim Baker-Wilson live from the Auckland CBD. Meanwhile, the bosses of Fletcher Building and Sky City say they are devastated by the fire. Katie Bradford has just been at a press conference with them and joins us now live. Katie, how long could this affect construction of the convention centre?
Well, that is the big question today. The bosses, as you said, of Sky City and Fletcher's fronted up this morning. They both said they're devastated. They spoke of the emotions they felt when they saw that fire go out. Their first concern was, of course, for the safety of everyone. They say people were evacuated from the building site within 20 minutes. And now it's just a bit of a wait and see. That convention centre was due to be completed by the middle of next year. Now it looks like it could be some time longer than that. There will be a full investigation into it, but Fletcher's CEO says the first thing is once that fire is out, as you heard from Kim there, they're hoping that that'll be by tonight. Once that fire is out, they need to get in there and have a look at just what's happening.
Once we get access back to the site, there's, as Graham alluded, significant damage, and what you'll see is a lot of structural components and other things will be either steel will be heat damage, there'll be elements that might be precariously hanging that haven't quite aren't stable. So there'll be a piece of work we have to do to assess the safety and the state of the site before we get back in there.
So Katie, what are the potential economic impacts of this?
Well, this is going to be huge. As you can see, Auckland City is empty. Many people have been told to stay home from work today. They're not here. Buildings are shut down, evacuated and so forth. The whole entire Sky City precinct has been shut down, all those restaurants and cafes. That is a lot of money that has been lost by Sky City today. And of course, the delays to the convention centre as well. Now, they have assured us this morning that all Sky City staff who were rostered to work will be getting paid, and Fletchers say they will pay their contractors and their subbies for some time yet. But there are also the wider economic potentials for the whole country as well. The Prime Minister will be here this afternoon. She's going to have a look at the site herself, and she'll be talking more about those issues as well. We'll have updates throughout the day and at 6 o'clock tonight.
Thanks for the update, Katie Bradford, live from Auckland. Let's look at some of the key points. There are health concerns over the thick black smoke that's billowing out of the building. People in the CBD are being urged to stay indoors with windows closed. If you're experiencing chest pain, coughing, wheezing or difficulties breathing, get in touch with your GP or call the free health line on 0800 611 116. There's also a request for the public to stay as far away as possible from the fire site so emergency services can do their job. Numerous road closures remain in place. These include Nelson Street, Wellesley Street, Hobson Street, Victoria Street West and Albert Street. That's it for Midday today. Simon and Wendy will be back at 6 for the latest on the fire and today's other stories. Until then, head to onenewsnow.co.nz for updates. Have a good afternoon.